Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Soumya Reddy S, currently studying in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bangalore from the Department of the CSC, wearing the USN 1V 21 CS 067. Today I am here to discuss about the human heart. Let's see what is the heart. The heart is a fist-sized organ that pumps blood throughout our body. It's the primary organ of our circulatory system. Our heart contains four main chambers. It is made up of muscles and powered by electrical impulses. Let's see the function of the heart. Our heart main function is to move blood throughout our body. Our heart also controls the rhythm and speed of our heart rate. It maintains our blood pressure too. Here we can see the human heart and their parts. Two ventricles, right ventricle, right atrium, left atrium, aorta, pulmonary artery, pulmonary vein, mitral valve, aortic valve, pulmonary valve, tricuspid valve, superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. How does our heart work with other organs? Our heart works with other body systems to control our heart rate and other body functions. The primary systems are nervous system and endocrine system. Nervous system helps control our heart rate. It sends signals that tell our heart to beat slower during rest and faster during stress. Endocrine system sends out hormones. These hormones tell our blood vessels to constrict or relax, which affects our blood pressure. Hormones from our thyroid gland can also tell your heart to beat faster or slow. What are the parts of the heart's anatomy? The parts of our heart are like the parts of a house. Our heart has walls, chambers, valves, blood vessels, and electrical conduction system. Heart walls are the muscles that contract and relax to send blood throughout our body. A layer of muscular tissue called the septum divides our heart walls into the left and the right sides. Our heart walls have three layers. These are inner layer, muscular middle layer and the protective outer layer. Inner layer is known as endocardium, muscular middle layer is known as myocardium and the protective outer layer is known as epicardium. Heart chambers. Our heart is divided into four chambers. We have two chambers on the top and two on the bottom, one on each side of the heart. The top one is atrium and pleural arteria and the bottom one is ventricles. Let's see about right atrium and left atrium. Right atrium. Two large veins deliver oxygen poor blood to our right atrium. The superior vena cava carries blood from our upper body. The inferior vena cava brings blood from the lower body. Then the right atrium pumps the blood to our right ventricle. Right ventricles or the lower right chambers pumps the oxygen poor blood to our lungs through the pulmonary artery. The lungs reload blood with oxygen. Left atrium. After the lungs fill blood with oxygen, the pulmonary veins carry the blood to the left atrium. This upper chamber pumps the blood to the left ventricle. Left ventricle is slightly larger than the right. It pumps oxygen-rich blood to the rest of our body. Heart valves. Our heart valves are like doors between our heart chambers. They open and close to allow blood to flow through. The atrioventricular valves open between our upper and lower heart chambers. They include the tricuspid valve door between our right atrium and right ventricle. Mitral valve door between your left atrium and left ventricle. Semilunar valves open when blood flows out of our ventricles. They include the aortic valve opens when blood flows out of our left ventricle to our aorta, artery that carries oxygen-rich blood to our body. Pulmonary valves open when blood flows from our right ventricle to the pulmonary arteries, the only arteries that carry oxygen-poor blood to our lungs. Let's discuss about the conditions and disorders affect the human heart. Heart conditions are among the most common types of disorders affecting people. In the United States, heart diseases is the leading cause of death for people of all genders and most ethnic and racial groups. Common conditions that affect of our heart includes atrial fibrillation. It is an irregular electrical impulses in our atrium. Arrhythmia. A heartbeat that is too fast, too slow, or beats with an irregular rhythm. Cardiomyopathy. It is an unusual thickening, enlargement, or stiffening of our heart muscle. Congestive heart failure. When our heart is too stiff or too weak to properly pump blood throughout our body. Coronary artery diseases. It is a plaque buildup that leads to narrow coronary arteries. Heart attack. A sudden coronary artery blockage that cuts off oxygen to part of our heart. Muscle pericarditis. Inflammation in our heart's lining. Let's discuss how can we keep our heart healthy. If we have a condition that affects our heart, follow your healthcare provider's treatment plan. It's important to take medications as prescribed. You can also make lifestyle changes to keep our heart healthy. You may achieve and maintain a healthy weight for your sex and age. Drink alcohol in moderation. Eat a healthy diet with plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Exercise moderately for at least 150 minutes per week. Limit your sodium intake. Manage your stress with healthy strategies like meditation or journaling. Quit smoking and using tobacco products and avoid secondhand smoke. By this, I will end my session. Thank you.